Hi everybody, welcome back. This is the first video that I'm going to do on two-point perspective. I decided to do it on this program because you can hear my voice a lot more clearly. So I'm just going to start straight away. This is an A4 page that I'm drawing on. You can use the resources from Show My Homework, print those out and do those. Or you could just use a blank sheet of A4 paper. If you are going to do that, I'm going to talk to you about measuring out your lines correctly. So firstly, you draw a line going across the center of the page. Okay, to get any line parallel to the edge of your page, which is the top edge, for example, in this situation, you would measure down an equal distance once and then twice along the edge of your paper, and then you would draw a line to meet those two measurements. So measuring twice along the side of each page, so let's say that's 10 centimeters down on each side, and basically you're going to get just slightly above the center line. Okay, I'm just going to move this line up a little bit. Okay, at the end of each line I want you to draw an X. These are now your vanishing points. 1 point perspective, we had one vanishing point because it's 1 point perspective. 2 point perspective, we've got two. I'm drawing a vertical line in the center, and I'm going to just start to draw these V's to make the bottom edges of my crate that I'm going to be drawing, and I'm going to draw these along to here. And now I've got one complete edge here. What I'm then going to do, sticking with this idea of parallel lines, is to draw two parallel lines on either side, one on either side of my central vertical line. Just going to clean these up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, this is the bit where everybody gets a bit confused, is I'm going to draw actually another diagonal line, another orthogonal line as it's called, across this line here and this line here, and I'm going to go to the third line. Okay, so you're counting 1, 2, 3 to get over to this line. A lot of students get confused and they just draw a point there or somewhere around there, but you have to actually look. It's the top, not the top of this vertical line, not the top of this line, but the top of this line here. Okay, and that starts to make a bit more sense. Okay, basically the same for the other side as well. I'm going to clean up these lines, get rid of everything I don't need. There we go. And what I might do actually in this instance as well is just to go over this. Obviously I'm not doing this in pencil, but I'm just imagining if you were to do this in pencil, you draw over the lines with a harder pressure. Also previously what I've talked a bit about is to do some rendering. So I'm just going to make this look a little bit more three-dimensional by shading in some of the sides of the cube itself. And you can just probably make out that this, I'll make that a little bit darker actually. Okay. No. Alright, so you can see there that this it's got a dark side. It's a very light side actually. I'm going to make that slightly darker. Okay, so you can kind of make out that this has got three tones. The sun would be coming down from above on the top side, or the top face. This, the left side would be slightly lighter, and then the right side would be usually darkest. All right. I hope you enjoy that. I hope that's helpful for the starter activity of 2 point perspective.